This is the Average to Savage podcast with Paul Guarino. Everyone and anyone, athletes, celebs, and much more.
This episode is powered by MetaFans. MetaFans is an NFT project for all the sports lovers. You know why you should get MetaFans? You know why you should get it? Because it got the ultimate utility. What is utility? It's the perks of having the NFT. You thought about getting an NFT, right? Probably. So this is the one to get for sports lovers. You know why? Because free ticket giveaways, free in real life events. They're going to be doing cash prizes for fantasy sports and all that good stuff, pick'ems and all that. You love fantasy sports. I know it, right? Yeah. Okay. So then you're going to go to the website, metafans.com. You're going to mint it for 0.08. You're going to buy it. That's what mint means. You're going to buy it, right? 0.08, around 250, right? 250, you get all that. They just had a Super Bowl party at Wrigley Field. They rented out the whole stadium. It was nuts. It's crazy. It's lit. They're doing all these good things. I think personally it's one of the most slept on projects. It's all about the perks. You guys think it's just a JPEG? This is what you get when you get a JPEG, you know? Go check it out. Metafans.com. 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 Go mint it. If you mint one, tag me in it at PCG7. Tag me Average Sad. Tag me PG Sports. Whatever. Tag Metafans. Obviously. Tag me too, and see what happens. Maybe you'll get another. Maybe you'll get another perk. Who knows? You never know. Check it out, MetaFans. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Average Savage podcast. Our special guest today is Tim Cook. Tim, how's it going?
Good. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on. I've been trying to get you for a while. I know we met on Twitter Spaces. Tim's a pro athlete, but he was opposed to doing a podcast. Go figure. And now I got him on the podcast with. I'm sure I like that he's only done a few, so a little exclusive for now.
This is only my second one. This is my second
All
one.
right.
And you were supposed to be my first. I was just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm on here now. Thank you for having me, big dog.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just go back in time a little bit. How did you first get started playing football?
Appreciate you for asking me. Well, it started in 7th grade. Played junior high football. Loved it. Grew up in elementary playing backyard football during recess. So I decided whenever I got in junior high, I wanted to see if my skills could transition into in pads. That then led me to high school football. Went to playoffs every year with me and my friend Jeremy Sprinkle, who plays for the Cowboys. He got drafted to the Redskins. We same graduating class, grew up together since 4th grade. But yeah, we went to playoffs our whole high school career. I got 2 records at my high school: most tackles in a season and most tackles in a career at Whitehall High. Shout out to Whitehall and Palm Bluff. It's where I was born and raised. But watching football on TV, loving the game, how it's played, the people that I used to look up to were great individuals, and it just helped me transition easier to going into college and wanting to ball out.
Yeah, no, for sure. And what about I know you went to JUCO, but like when did you know? Maybe like when did you know you were like better than a lot of people?
I wouldn't say I'm just better than people. I would just say I like to compete differently than a lot of individuals. I went to junior college first and foremost because I didn't qualify academically coming out of high school, and I want to show importance on how valuable and important education is. So for any young individuals out there or people still fighting to do things, at least sports related, make sure your grades are up to par, and they are, because they are the number one deciding factor on where you go play ball at. So grades are important first and foremost. But yeah, shout out to the Razorbacks where my friend Sprinkle went to too. But Bobby Bertrino, he placed me in junior college. Shout out to him. Balled out there, got a chance to play at a couple junior colleges before I transitioned and got scholarship offers to my Division I schools, such as Oregon State, go Beavs. That's where I played, chose. But I had other offers such as Wisconsin, Louisville, Cal Berkeley, University of Arizona, just to name a few, Utah. So shout out to those schools as well. But it was a good transition from junior college to D1 because junior college helped prepare me for any division that I was going to transfer to. So shout out to Eastern Arizona.
Nice. Now, yeah, you just listed a lot. Like, what was it like picking which D1 school you wanted to go to, and then how did you ultimately pick uh, Oklahoma State,
Oregon State, go
Oregon
big,
State, Oregon State?
go big.
I always
No,
get them confused. They got the same colors.
they do. It's Oregon State, Oklahoma State, and Ohio State. We're all OSU, so
Yeah.
people definitely get that mixed up. But it was a cool process. Attending junior college is like getting a second chance in case you didn't do what you wanted to do in high school or do what you wanted to do at your first uh, choice of college coming out of high school, whether that is D2, D1, D3. In AI, junior college allows you to have a second chance. But it was an interesting process. We had a lot of people come in and out. Junior college helped me understand that people can get cut in football, and it helped prepare me to just always compete, no matter where you're at, no matter what position you're playing on the field. Just make sure you compete. For individuals who don't know, I played running back and I played linebacker, played special teams, and during that process and that whole time with Eastern Arizona Community College, playing both sides, I had the opportunity to garner a lot of scholarship offers on both sides of the ball. I know Cal Berkeley wanted me at running back. University of Arizona wanted me at running back and linebacker. Cincinnati wanted me at linebacker. Wisconsin wanted me at running back. Oregon State running back. Louisville wanted me at running back. There was a couple others that wanted me at linebacker. But just being available, being coachable, being a player that is willing to do whatever it takes to advance and just compete at all costs helped me transition pretty easily to the next level.
Yeah. And what? Yeah. Is that common in JUCO to play both ways?
Yes and no. Whenever you get to college, you really have a idea of what position you want to play. But with me,
Yeah.
I was, to be honest with you, I was good at both sides. Um, Whenever I was in high school, like I said, we went to the playoffs every year. I have two records at my high school: most tackles in the season, most tackles in a year. But I went to my All Star game in Arkansas, 5A, and the coaches asked me what position do you want to play, running back or linebacker, because I played both sides in high school as well, and I was excelling at both sides. And I told them I wanted to play running back, and so I used that mentality. Whenever I got to junior college, I was like, Coach, I want to play as much as I can and be as involved and be valuable to a valuable asset to this team. And I'm not a normal size running back. I'm 240, 238, 240 now, and pretty fast.
Yeah.
The fastest time I've ever clocked was like a 4.4, low mid 4.4.
Mhm.
Garnered a bunch of scholarships coming out of junior college. But yeah, being on the field, playing whatever the coach wanted me to play, allowed me to pick up a lot of scholarship offers.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. Have you ever watched the Netflix series Last Chance U?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I definitely know some of those individuals. Mad respect to them and their accomplishments. And it shines a good light on junior college. It doesn't highlight everything. Um, Obviously, it can't do that, but it was definitely a great show. So mad respect to them for shining light on junior college players, because there's a
Yeah.
lot of junior college players that people don't know about. Like Cam Newton was a junior college player.
Yeah.
He went to, I think, Blinn College in
Yeah.
Texas.
I think they won the championship too.
Yeah, shout out to Cam. I got mad respect for a lot of junior college players.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that series was like awesome because like it like opened like I had no idea. I mean, I knew about it, but like I had no idea how big it was and like even just like the local communities like they're all in on those like they're like a D1 team, you know? And
Yeah,
like that was cool to see and even like one of the guys I used to work with, because he's retired now, went to one of the JUCOs, so I got to talk to him about it too. So yeah, it's definitely cool to see. And like the first season, the first and second season, I don't think anything will beat that. But like the first season was like super raw because like nobody knew about like the cameras or like how it would blow up either. Because like over time, like I say after the third season, that's when it really like went crazy.
Yeah, no, most definitely, most definitely.
And
Um,
would you have wanted to be on like a show like that during junior college?
yes, I would have. It's interesting because um, a lot of individuals really don't understand what it takes to get out of junior college.
Yeah.
It takes like grit. It takes like it's a different type of grind because you don't have access to a lot of the things that that you feel you would normally have access to.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Like just like I mean, they were in Mississippi and then Kansas, so it was like everything was like long distance to get to places and stuff. So that was also like interesting to see. Uh,
it was. It's a lot of
yeah,
traveling.
yeah,
Um, you don't have some, like I said, you don't have some of the resources that you would normally have at a
yeah,
university. Um, so you have to do things differently. You have
mhm,
to maneuver in a different way, and it's mad. Like I said, mad respect to those guys. They are a different breed.
yeah, yeah. No, for sure. Now, yeah, tell me what your overall experience like was like at Oregon State, not
Let's do it.
not Oklahoma State, Oregon State.
Oregon State was one of the best years of my life that I had in regards to just um, having fun, um, understanding concepts of football terminologies. They broke it down in a whole different way than what my junior college did or previously did in high school, and I learned a lot there. Pac-12 is it's one of those divisions where you breed like athletes and extra intelligent
Hmm.
individuals. I'm not saying I'm extra intelligent. I'm just saying I learned from those guys that are really intelligent, right? When you surround yourself with smart people, you tend to pick up on things. And I learned a lot of concepts from great coaches. I learned a lot of techniques from great players, and it was very well appreciated. And it helped transition me into the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, now tell me a little bit about that journey to the NFL. I know you're on the Jaguars for a minute and then you played in the XFL as well.
Yeah, shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got picked up as a high priority free agent. Me and my guy Jeremy Sprinkle, we were in the same room whenever we got our call the same day. I thought I was actually going to get drafted, so he got drafted in the fifth round, and I got called during the seventh round, but it was as a high priority free agent and not a seventh round pick. But I was still very grateful because my agent first I got a call from the Jets and then the Jaguars, and I had to make a decision on which place I wanted to go to. And I decided to go to Jacksonville Jaguars because it was some great competition there as far as like Leonard Fournette, TJ Yeldon, et cetera, et cetera. But just to backtrack a little bit, leading up to the draft, I was talking in contact with over like 20 something teams. I had like 20 something recruiters' numbers in my phone from the Patriots to the Kansas City Chiefs to the Jazz, the Jaguars, the Cardinals, et cetera, et cetera. It was a couple. I think it was like 20 something. I think I still have their numbers. It's crazy. It's an
Yeah.
interesting process.
Yeah. All right, so you played in the XFL in 2020. So what was that experience like? And then I know they are re-upping it in 2023.
Yes, playing in XFL was another fun adventure too. It had a lot of opportunity for individuals to show their talent and then transition into the NFL, which they are partnering with now. So shout out to, like I said, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his partner for doing a lot of things to help make this league successful. Like I said, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, things had to stop and hold operations, but they're revamping things. I enjoyed it. It was a great experience. Um, a lot of talented athletes come through, a lot of great fans in the crowd cheering on the other play. Atmosphere was just amazing. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and what has it been like now? Just the past. Well, first of all, XFL was like it was trending and stuff before the pandemic. Like I thought it was on upward trajectory. Like it was like a lot of social media stuff, a lot of buzz. The fans like doing some crazy drinking in the stands. Like it was catching on, and then the pandemic hit. So I thought it was gonna be successful. Well, I think it was, and then yeah, the pandemic happened. But what has it like been like for you to just like what have you been doing the past few years training wise, and like have you sought out like other opportunities to play in other leagues, or you just been waiting for XFL?
Really just training, reading up on a lot of books. I got a chance to look at ways to maneuver my money different. For instance, got my own apartment complex in a house back in Arkansas that I rent out to people. Got into stocks more, got into crypto, got into NFT. So shout out to crypto. That's how we met outside of Twitter. Just understanding the opportunity that blockchain and NFT can create allowed me to get a lot of opportunities. Started, like I said, I've been balancing NFT football. I knew the XFL was going to revamp, which I love the league a lot. So I've just been waiting for the pandemic to push over. I know we're still undergoing or going through things right now with it, but hopefully it's on the back end. We don't have anything else of that nature arise. But yeah, just balancing NFTs, crypto, and working out has been what I've been doing over the last years.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I think like I said before, I think the XFL. I think this is was this the third time. I think third time's a charm for them because I think they are going to be successful.
I really do. I really do. And by the way, I love water. I don't know what it is about water. We're gonna take
A
a
water
moment
break.
real.
Here, I got you. I'll drink some water too.
Kind of water.
Yeah, I only go with Poland Springs.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Twitter Spaces, some people just go on for like 24 hours or like 10 hours, and people aren't even like eating or drinking. So it's fun. It's a kind of funny thing that people are like, "Yeah, we gotta take a water break." But yeah, so tell me a little bit about how you got into NFTs.
Um, During the pandemic, it gave me some extra time to pick up on it. And I got into the stocks. Stocks led me to, and that led me to Doge. Got up to Dogecoin. They brought a lot of people to crypto, and then I was one of them. And it onboarded not only just by investing and throwing your money into it, but actually wanting to understand what it was, because it was a point at first, and then come to find out it actually had utility, low transaction. But crypto brought the financial system. Um, it allowed me to really dive deep into other cryptos, for instance, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, um, Cardano, et cetera, was then transitioned me into NFTs. Started learning about them in late July, August of last year, and just built up more community along the way. Um, Jumping in spaces throughout the year, just building that base of understanding, family, uh, knowledge on what the technology blockchain way to store information that hinders from manipulating or tampering what's stored on it. And then understanding that NFTs brought a component, a utility on the blockchain that allows people to do smart contracts on it. Well, in regards to what offers other blockchain contracts implemented, NFTs is basically, or learning NFTs is a way to have a digital code code stored on the blockchain that represents assets. And in real estate, there was a lot of light bulbs going on. So I wanted to knowledge on what it was and how I can use my platform as an athlete to onboard as many as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been a dope journey for me, so I'm sure you made a crazy amount of connections because I have. It's like nuts to think about. Like, I don't know, when did you start getting on like Twitter for like NFTs and stuff? Like, what month last year?
Well, I started getting on Twitter Spaces last year around like January, in regards to blockchain and talking
Yeah,
about crypto, Dogecoin, etc. Then I started talking about NFT like July, August.
yeah,
And it's been almost a whole year in like the next couple months.
yeah. What has it been like just connecting with new people and definitely probably people like you wouldn't think you would be connected with?
Right, got a chance to meet someone named like Billy Marcus,
Yeah,
of
founder of Dogecoin that those don't know.
the founder of Dogecoin. Shout out to him, great guy. I got a chance to meet people I would have never met, like Des Bryant, um, talking behind the scenes on what NFTs can do for individuals. Became friends on Twitter with people like Paris Hilton. I would have never thought had her as a supporter or a follower or whatnot, and just more people along the way that helped me build my community and just build their community and onboard as many people as possible.
Yeah, and then tell me, I know you came out with your project, so tell me a little bit about that.
Shout out to the Dream Catchers. The Dream Catchers is a project focused around financial wealth and fitness health. I have an application that download that gives you workout plans curated by my licensed professional who has her college card, partner with some NFL current and retired players that are helping me create in real life experiences. Partner with the NFL coach Jennifer King, who is helping me onboard people to NFT. Well, she understands this technology is valuable, and she wants to know more of what she do to help people know more about it. We just focus mainly on financial literacy and fitness. I hire people to come and speak about financial literacy, taxes, et cetera, et cetera. And they do this on Twitter Space, Discord, ways, or ways we can reach, help, and the importance of finance, possibly for them DeFi platform.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to link you with my guy Brandon Copeland. I don't know if you know him or heard of him. He's in the NFL.
Really, shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He does all that stuff. He's not into the crypto space big. I've been trying to get him in, but he's big into financial literacy and does all that type of stuff for people. But yeah, you ready for some fun questions?
Go, let's get it. Let's get
All
it.
right. You probably get this all the time. How many people, or like, how many times a day do you hear like, "Yo, Tim Cook from like Apple"?
I hear it's died down a lot. Was a lot of people interested in who I was. I guess they wasn't looking at my entire profile because my cover and my profile picture are of me. My profile is about football and Guarino. For those who don't know, my name is Lawrence Cook the third. I'm going by Tim Cooks. So like my name is official, but I don't know why some people don't do their own research. And by research, I mean just click on my profile and don't just look at my name.
Yeah, it's pretty funny and interesting, but that's how much people don't like look at stuff.
Right?
Like literally, like it's crazy.
It's sad sometimes,
Yeah,
and that's what.
yeah,
No matter if a person has a blue tag, no matter if a person has a lot of followers,
yeah,
always search, or even if they have little followers, like project research, like really do your research.
yeah.
person is, what they bring to the table, what are they talking about, and if they some ways that they have to start somewhere.
Yeah, like I had my business for 11 years now, and sometimes people still ask me if I have a website, which is like come on, like how and why wouldn't I have a website? It doesn't even make any sense. But anyways, what's your favorite number? Like, what numbers did you wear throughout your career?
21 was one of my favorite numbers. I wore it in high school a lot. I feel like one little bit on jerseys. Um, 20 is a number wore at Oregon State. I wore and I wore the number 41. Shout out to Alvin Kamara of the Saints for 41. I wore that with the Jaguars. But yeah, I'm probably trying to shoot for number 23 or this XFL. So we will see how that goes. But if I can get a number from
You want 23 because of Jordan?
23 because of I respect Jordan a lot. It isn't because I have other reasons. I don't really.
Right.
I'll say it whenever I get that number, but I love number 23.
All right, I like that. What's your favorite cheat meal?
Wow, that's a good one. I don't drink sodas, so I would have to, outside of water, I would have to pick up a Sprite or a Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Those are the only two sodas I would drink if I had, or I was like on a cheat day or something. Meal-wise, I'm gonna start backwards with dessert. I like cheesecake or ice cream. Cakes are fire. Pecan pie or Oreos. Past sweets. Um, Wise, I love macaroni. I love anything fried. I ain't gonna say anything fried, but a lot of fried are good. Um, shrimp, shrimp to fried catfish to hush puppies to fried tomato. I'm from the South.
Yeah,
Anything fried is good to me.
I got you. Well, yeah, when you're in New York for NFT New York, we'll have to get some New York pizza, even though Connecticut's better, but I'll eat it.
I love pizza. Actually, funny because I love New York pizza. I love Chicago deep dish pizza. Chicago is known for deep dish, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I love deep dish pizza. I also seen something fried pizza.
fried pizza.
I would love to try fried pizza.
I mean, I try that. That sounds interesting. I don't. I mean, I guess it kind of be like a calzone, a little bit.
A little bit, huh? Something like that. I love
I mean,
calzone.
yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know if I ever seen it. I definitely seen fried Oreos at like they have those at like carnivals and stuff. Uh,
Yeah,
but all right, Tim, appreciate you coming on, and could you let the listeners know where they can follow you at and where they can check out your NFT project?
I appreciate that. Follow me on Twitter at big. I repeat, that's my Twitter handle. My Instagram handle, confident underscore kills 4141. Mad respect to everyone who's showed support. If you don't buy NFT, just go like and retweet some stuff on my profile. That shows a lot of support, whether you know it or not, because a like and retweet will possibly get in front of people's eyes that want to contribute financially. Because the more that you contribute to my project, the more I can get individuals to about finance, um, onboard as many people as possible in regards to financial literacy and the importance of it. But my website is dreambigbig.io. You can find out a lot of information there. I have a Discord. Any other questions? Always, I love the platform. We have a project, so you can definitely drop your handle. What can people follow you at? about you. Obviously, this is your platform, but
Yeah.
where they can find your profile and your project.
Yeah, for sure. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, my project is at PG Sports NFT, and my personal page is PCG7. So you guys could follow that, but follow Tim. Forgive me.